everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 8th episode of Gabriel DropOut. If you want to check out our reaction to the 8th episode of Gabriel DropOut, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comments section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, on this episode of Gabriel DropOut,
We have a PE test, and Gabe isn't having it.
okay, yeah, this episode seemed to be mostly focused on both Raphael and Satania. But yeah, so the first part, there's a physical fitness exam for the first years. And, well, we get a couple of different storylines there, or we get a few different storylines there. First is Gabriel not having it.
And then we got...
with Vignette trying to motivate Gabriel by treating her, or promising to treat her to all-you-can-eat yakiniku, which,
is awesome.
I'm going to have to agree with Gabriel on that one. That would motivate me, too.
That would motivate almost anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you can eat.
Damn it.
We need to go out for a yakiniku sometime.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, let's see. We have Satania wanting to place first in every event, which she might actually be able to do because, well, she's all brawn, no brains.
And then we have Rafi, who's trying to hold it together.
Because she forgot about it, put on the wrong bra.
No,
she
actually, as she said in the very beginning of the episode, she just bought that one.
Well, you bought the wrong size.
Yes, very clearly she bought the wrong size.
Or she gained weight.
Well,
But, yeah. Either
I
way.
wouldn't say that she gained weight in a series like this. She probably just, her boobs are getting bigger. Anyway, so she's basically trying to,
As I said, hold it together.
yeah, she's trying to limit her motions so that she doesn't destroy her bra in the middle of the school day.
Yeah, right?
So like the whole time, like when she's running, she can't really run because she doesn't want them to bounce and put pressure on the hooks.
You'd think she would have had the foresight to buy a sports bra.
Yeah, but she also forgot that they were having a physical fitness exam.
Right.
I had completely, it actually surprises me that someone like Raphael, who was, no, she's a pretty decent student, right? She's probably not, she might not be top student, but she's a good student.
No, Satania.
She's at least a decent enough student not to get in trouble for her
Yeah.
grades anyway.
But a student like that completely forgetting that a PE test, a physical test.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like I've forgotten a crap load of things before.
Yeah, just show
Like
it
just
every day.
because just because you're a good student doesn't necessarily mean that you have a good memory for things not academically.
And just chalk it up to a part of life, I think.
Yeah, or she was fairly distracted that morning. Perhaps it just slipped her mind.
Maybe thinking about all the ways she's going to punch Satania in the physical, or in whatever way she'd think.
Well, no, I mean, as far as like the whole bra situation goes, she was distracted that morning, and therefore I wouldn't be surprised if if it just slips her mind.
Yeah.
So,
But
the plot demands it.
I guess it's just an interesting little quirk that I found kind of odd.
people are forgetful all the time.
But getting on with the tests, yeah. Well, we get we had a.
So they had a sprint, which Satania was very fast.
Actually, Mayrock in our Discord said, I think Vignette would probably gotten better results by having food waiting at the finish line.
Right. But yeah, Gabriel was like,
Cause yeah, oh my god.
Now, yeah, I mean, for reference, I'm a pretty big guy, but the last time I ran a 40-yard dash, which is kind of the the standard way to measure one's speed in these parts, I was able to run it in under 7 seconds, and this is kind of with a bump back, mind you.
He tied with me.
Gabriel.
Come on.
Goddamn.
Well, as the class president put it, at least try. Wait, that was trying?
That's your top speed?
And then even worse, Rafi, after Gabriel finishes, trying to I don't want to go too fast.
Yeah.
And then let's see, we get the standard, stretching or showing range of movement and
You get a little scuttle run.
yeah.
Well, damn.
I'm not sure.
Which Satania
no.
fucking
Is that a
crushes.
skull run?
No.
In physical fitness exams here, you wouldn't use that side-to-side jumping.
Maybe that's just side to side then.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Like a shuttle run is
Shuttle
like
run, why the hell did I say scuttle run?
where you start and then you run down, run back, run down, and run back again. But it's it's like 30 feet or whatever. I can't remember the exact distance. Sorry. You see that kind of side to side movement one a lot in anime.
It's like we saw it in One Punch Man.
Yeah, we saw it in One Punch Man. We saw it in Boku no Hero Academia. I remember because that's the only one that guy with the hairballs was good at. Because
he bounced himself.
Yeah, he could bounce himself in between the
Mineta.
balls. Yeah.
So who would actually win in that one? Saitama, Satania, or Mineta?
Saitama.
Well,
All right.
yeah.
Saitama wins everything.
Duh.
Winning.
But yeah, the whole time Satanya's really, pushing the limits. And then we get Gabriel who's not pushing anything. And
No, she's more rolling, really.
well, she's rolling on that side to side one with the stretching one. I think she just lays there with the hand grip. She's trying her hardest and can't even get the needle to move.
Minless also brings up a good point in our chat here. Vignette really didn't do anything. In the test, the only real thing that
we didn't see her do anything, but I would assume that she probably aims for average.
Yeah.
Yeah, does her best. Isn't it? Gets average to decent results.
I don't necessarily think that she tries her best because she is a demon after all, and she probably doesn't want to draw attention to herself. So I think it's one of those cases of a person who could do better, who just aims for the average score.
Damn.
Yeah.
Kind of like remember in Real Life the Yoake, I believe his name was the guy that was handling the main character.
Yeah.
From the Real Life program. When they did the physical fitness exams, he literally got average for a male his age on everything, and he did it on purpose. So I think it was probably more like that. I just think that they didn't show it because it wouldn't have been that interesting.
I'll say there's that. The plot didn't demand it either. We're focusing on on RAPHI'S bra situation.
The three screw ups.
The three screw ups. Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges and the Witness.
Yeah, and then so they get down to the final test, which is a 1,000 meter run. And
all of a sudden, Gabriel has energy.
Well,
trying to escape.
Yeah, she's trying to escape, and then Vignette threatens her with the yakiniku.
Super effective.
Gabriel actually tries, and then collapses at the end of it. and we see a very funny scene with her doing the death writing on the ground, and basically asking Raphael to put Satania in her place so that Satania doesn't gloat all week about placing first in everything, because she had placed first in everything else.
And Raphael's like, "You're right."
Yeah, that would be
hellish.
Yes.
All right, well, I guess I'll challenge her.
Yeah,
hopefully my bra holds up, and
it's worth the risk.
Yep.
And so during the 1,000-meter run, they actually compete.
And it was brilliant.
Hardcore.
Right up until the hooks fail.
And her ankle rolled.
Yeah, Satania tripped over her own feet and then did an amazing recovery, which was very nice. However, she recovered
doing a
probably like
somersault.
Probably like 10 meters away from the finish line and didn't keep running.
Up for show, down for go.
So she ended up losing to Raphael.
It actually I actually had that happen to me once during a cross country run, where I tripped, and I was able to somersault. The where you roll onto your back and you just get back up.
Oh yeah, I actually did that. When I was in high school, I was in junior ROTC, Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, for anybody who's curious. And we had to do a physical fitness test every semester. And during the 1 mile run walk, I would always sprint the last lap to make up for the time that I wasn't really running that much in the first 3. And I tripped one time when I was on the back straight and did that. Basically, I tripped, rolled, and then got back up. However, I was on a track, which if you've ever
it's not fun.
Yeah, if you've ever fallen and you're wearing shorts and your bare skin rubs onto that track, it's not a pleasant experience whatsoever.
That's actually what happened on my cross country run, because it was a transition, because it's a mix of off-road, track, on-road, and stuff like that.
Right.
And we were going from an off-road piece of track going up and hitting up to a track run.
Synthetic track.
Yeah, my toe got caught on the track's edge, and I tumbled forward, and I had to roll myself out of it. I did it successfully, and everybody in my team made fun of me for it. For showing off and then getting last place.
There's that too.
But yeah, you could have done that, Satania, but no, you had to go with a handspring to plant.
So this is a 1,000-meter run, not gymnastics.
So yeah, 10-10-4 from the French judge, but minus several million for good thinking.
So then we get a part with.
I want to point out the award that Satania gives.
The special medal.
The special medal.
With Satania's derp face on it.
Yeah,
which was
all right.
Nicely drawn, despite being pretty badly drawn.
That was a nicely done derp face, I must admit.
Yeah, it was a very nicely done derp face.
Yep. But so then we get a part with Satania and Vignette having to do a mock job interview, which I have to say would be a fantastic thing to put into schools.
Agreed.
Seriously. Forget all these stupid ass standardized tests.
Forget half the social studies and math curriculums out there.
Yeah.
This would be
life skills, I believe, would be an excellent core subject to add to school.
Yeah, actually, like learning your finances, learning how to get a job,
Yeah, learning your
how to
File
put up
taxes.
building a resume.
Yeah.
Even as far as like cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking. I mean, some schools do
cleaning,
have
shit
that,
like
but
that.
yeah.
Most schools here don't have that. Well, yeah. I'm
Well-
mostly talking about schools like here.
Yeah.
Well, things might have changed though. I mean, we don't know for sure.
But, well, no, they haven't changed here.
Looked into it? You looked into it?
Like I have other people who are like family who are going through stuff like that.
Believe it or not, some people actually talk to other people.
Anyway, so at first, Gabriel and Satania are just sitting there in a bookstore, talking about it.
They're kind of conversationally talking about it. I actually kind of am curious how they went to the same bookstore. They don't seem like they'd hang out, is what I'm saying.
You know, but
so Gabriel decides to troll Satania and recommend a book for her that to help her prepare for the interviews. And as it turns out, it's what was the book again?
Explosive interviews.
also apparently Satania can't read the warning written in red letters. Don't try it yourself.
She took that as a challenge.
Thank you, Mindless.
But yeah, so Satania and Vignette go into the interview, and of course it's Agent 47 Sensei. And
Scary.
yeah. And so basically the whole interview, Vignette is like freaking out because of what Satania's doing. And
Being a total moron.
Also, being freaked out because Agent Sensei is not doing anything.
She expects him to be freaking out.
Yeah.
well, yeah, typically that particular teacher doesn't put up with anybody's shit. And this time he's actually calm about it. Which, it kind of makes sense because it is supposed to be a mock job interview. So, nobody's going to, like, freak out on you if you're doing something retarded. They're just not going to fucking hire you. However, I do like it when they finally leave the room and he's like, oh, yes, Satania.
We need to
His last name, I forget. I keep forgetting. But, yes, we need to talk. I passed?
After that, I
Nope.
got in a lot of trouble. And then an excellent visual metaphor of the cat that Satania had with her being chased by the melon pond stealing dog.
Yep. Let's see. Then after that, we have Gabriel lamenting that her food budget is depleted because of too many microtransactions. And she gets talked to by the class president, who's coming around to grab some sort of form. And the class president mentions that she's in a club, and Gabriel asks which one, and she says the cooking club. So Gabriel, mind working, goes, "Let me check out your club," because Gabriel wants to join the taste testing club.
Yeah, it's not a taste testing club though. However, that is a brilliant thing. Honestly, like, truly, actually, a cooking club and a taste testing club who work together. I mean, that's the best way to learn, is learn from your mistakes.
Yeah. I just kind of assumed that the cooking club would, eat the food that they cooked.
Well, I would say like cooker's bias.
Yeah.
It's like artisan's bias.
Well, I mean, if you cook dishes for everyone else and they have a chance to give you a sort of peer review, as it were.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you would think like the cooking club, they'd each cook something, and then they'd try samples of each dish that was cooked in the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is probably typically how it happens. But so class president takes Gabriel with her, not knowing that Gabriel just wants to eat, and introduces her to the two other members of the club, which are apparently in Gabriel's class. I really liked the little visual that we got, where it shows the classroom and everything's blurred out except for the spots over Gabriel, Vignette, Satania, and the class president. Because Raphael's in another class.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was really funny.
It was like the witness protection that we've been putting on our stuff, just everywhere else but those four. Oh, it's hilarious.
And the other two are actually totally into Gabriel just taste testing. And also they're good cooks.
Especially since they put her in Twin Tails.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Gabriel's so engrossed in eating that she doesn't even notice that they're fucking with her hair.
Right. And then I also want to point out the class president is probably a lethal chef.
Yeah,
because
she's
she's like, yeah, I'll totally help out too.
You sit down.
Right. But the food that they served really makes me hungry.
And
that,
one
that
even went so
donburi
far.
looked really good.
It did. The parfait looked really good too.
Yeah, and one of the chefs actually like went and made a parfait that was
Like from scratch.
above and beyond. Well, it wasn't necessary. However, because of all this, because Gabriel was given food and seconds, and the president's the one that invited her over, she gets a pass into heaven.
They all get passes into heaven.
Oh, it was hilarious because the president was like, "What the hell? What gives you the authority to do
that kind of authority?"
And then the other two are kneeling, just
They just know.
Yeah. Wait. Fast forward like what?
Or play
60,
along.
70 years, and when they finally get into heaven and they see Gabriel there.
And the class president's like, "What the fuck?"
Right?
well, my
Surprise.
name is Gabriel.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. They should do that for the series finale.
But yeah, that was a funny. That was a pretty funny skit. Actually, all the skits this time were pretty good.
Oh well, especially the one that comes after that. We have it's a rainy day,
And
here we are.
Tanya forgot her umbrella.
You know what that means? Rafi's gonna exploit it.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Technically, Raphael does say in her mind, I actually had no ulterior motives for this.
She wasn't planning anything.
She wasn't planning anything.
Honestly, I think she wasn't actually planning anything other than to have Satania freak out.
Right.
For what she was planning.
So sometimes it's better just to have the person think that you're gonna do it.
Yeah, and Rafi is a professor emeritus at the Have Some More Rope to Hang Yourself Institute.
Indeed.
Yeah,
But
like this time, I think that she honestly just wanted to be a good person for once.
well, she does very much enjoy Satania flipping out, thinking that she's gonna do something. But yeah, I mean, they share an umbrella and start walking home.
I gotta say though, before they start walking home, we get the best visual.
Oh, where she's
Lightning
like, she's like
strikes.
turns around, normal smile, and then lightning strikes, and you get the like red glowing
Glowing
eyes
eyes.
with a red slasher smile.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
That was
Hilarious. Just that flash head is rolling.
Yeah, and then so they walk home, and then the rain lets up, and Satania hears a frog on a nearby flower bush.
And after having copious freak out moments.
After
yeah,
having go
freak
through-
out moments with a puddle, freak out moments with a truck
trap.
being
Is the
drove
dog
by
driving
the dog.
The dog? What? Really?
Oh god.
And then so she goes and picks up the frog and says something about frogs. I can't remember. And then Raphael's all the way down the street and goes, "Yeah, I totally agree with you."
Yeah, Satania said something about I like looking at their funny faces.
Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, basically, Satania figures out that Raphael doesn't like frogs.
And when
Weakness
she figures
get.
that out,
And Satania is like Satania now knows.
Oh, exploitable.
oh, that just her putting that shitting grin on. Another great visual.
Yeah. So yeah, it was another funny episode. I actually like these kind of focus episodes, I guess, a little bit.
Also, the scream. Raphael's scream was so amusing. But between the twin tails and her screaming, I'm not sure which is my funnier part. Because twin tails had me rolling.
I think the scream was probably funnier for me.
I'm still going with Rafi's demon face.
Now, which part is going to be the thumbnail?
Demon face.
Demon face.
Yeah, I knew
I
it.
don't know. There were a lot of good ones though you could choose from
Yeah.
in this episode.
But anyway, so let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, go ahead and check out our Patreon page.